Chapter 4. Acids, Bases and Salts. Introduction. We use a lot of ingredients in our daily lives, like vinegar, sugar, lemon, and tamarind. Do each of them taste the same? If you haven't tasted any of these ingredients yet, do so right away. You'll discover that certain substances have a sour flavor, while others taste bitter, sweet, or salty. What are acids? You must have tasted foodstuffs like lemon, tamarind, orange, tomato, curd and vinegar. What is common about all of them? They all taste sour. The sour taste of all these foods is due to the presence of a particular type of chemical substance in them. These are called acids. All acids are sour in taste. Acids present in foods are all naturally occurring acids and are safe to taste. However, there are some artificially made acids too. These should not be tasted as they can be harmful for our body. Acids can be classified in different ways as per their source and properties. Organic acids. All naturally occurring acids are organic acids. These are called organic because they are present or extracted from living organisms. Organic acids are compounds of carbon, citric acid, acetic acid, tartaric acid, lactic acid, etc. are some organic acids. Mineral acids. Acids which are made from minerals are called mineral acids. Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid and nitric acid are called mineral acids. Strong acid. An acid which is very reactive and shows acidic nature readily is called a strong acid. Acids such as hydrochloric, sulfuric and nitric are strong acids. Weak acid. An acid which is less reactive and shows less acidic behavior is called a weak acid. Acetic acid, carbonic acid and other natural acids are all weak acids. Concentrated acid and diluted acids. Solution of an acid is always made in water. The percentage of water in acid solution determines its concentrated or dilute nature. An acid solution with less amount of water is called concentrated acid, whereas an acid solution with high percentage of water is a dilute acid. Concentrated acids are very corrosive and have to be handled very carefully. Concentrated solutions of mineral acids can cause severe burns if touched accidentally. In the lab, you generally use very dilute solutions of acids. What are bases? Bases are a type of chemicals which feel soapy when touched. Bases are usually bitter in taste. Toothpaste, soaps, shampoo, baking soda, and washing soda are some examples that are bitter in taste and soapy in touch. Take a pinch of baking soda between your fingers and rub it with a drop of water. You will feel it like soap. Bases can also be classified according to their properties. Alkali. A base which dissolves in water is called an alkali. Few examples of alkalis are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide and ammonia. Solution. Strong base. An alkali which is very reactive and corrosive is called a strong base. Sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are common strong bases. Weak base. A base which is not very reactive is called a weak base. Magnesium hydroxide, aluminium hydroxide and ammonium hydroxide are examples of weak bases. Concentrated and dilute alkali. An alkali solution with less amount of water is called a concentrated alkali, whereas an alkali solution with higher percentage of water is called dilute alkali. How are acids and bases tested? Though we know the taste of acids and bases, that is not a good method of detecting an acid or a base. In fact, you should never taste any chemical substance. Then, how do we detect acids and bases? There are different chemical ways of doing this. One of the methods is the use of an indicator. An indicator is a substance which gives different colors in acid and alkali solutions. The most common indicator used to detect acids and bases is litmus. Litmus is a chemical substance which is extracted from lichens. It is used as a solution in water or is coated on a paper which is called litmus paper. The litmus has red color in acidic solution and blue color in basic solution. We can say that an acid turns blue litmus red and an alkali turns red litmus blue. Another common indicator used in lab is phenolphthalein. It shows pink color in alkali solution and is colorless in acidic solution. Some properties of acids. Few common properties of acids are as follows. Acids are soluble in water. Acids turn blue litmus red. Acid solutions are good conductors of electricity. Acids are corrosive in nature. They can react with paper, cloth, and metals, etc. They are stored in glass containers. Acids react with metal carbonates. Dilute acids react with metal carbonates to produce carbon dioxide, gas and salts. For example, sodium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid gives us sodium chloride plus carbon dioxide plus water. Na2CO3 plus 2HCl gives us to NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. Calcium carbonate plus sulfuric acid gives us calcium sulfate plus carbon dioxide plus water. CaCO3 plus H2SO4 gives us CaSO4 plus CO2 plus H2O. Acids react with metals. Dilute acids react with most metals to produce salts and hydrogen gas. Sodium plus hydrochloric acid gives us sodium chloride plus hydrogen gas. 2Na plus 2HCl gives us to NaCl plus H2. Similarly, Mg plus H2SO4 gives us MgSO4 plus H2. Most metals react with dilute acids. However, their reactivities vary. There are few metals which do not react with acids. These are copper, mercury, silver, gold, and platinum. Due to their less reactivity, these are called noble metals. Uses of acids. Sulfuric acid is a very important chemical in industry. It is called the king of chemicals. Its common name is oil of vitriol. It is used to make fertilizers, drugs, paints, fibers and other chemicals. It is also used as a solvent in automobile batteries. Hydrochloric acid is used in making other chemicals. It is used as a cleaning agent for sinks and drains. Nitric acid is used in making fertilizers and explosives. Acetic acid is used as a chemical in labs. Dilute solution of acetic acid is called vinegar. It is used in making food and also as food preservative. Uses of bases. Ammonia is used extensively to make fertilizers. It is also used as a household cleaning agent. Sodium hydroxide is commonly called caustic soda. It is used in making paper, soaps and detergents. It is also used as a common base in labs. Magnesium hydroxide and aluminium hydroxide are used in making antacids. Calcium hydroxide is used in whitewashing. It is also used to treat acidity of soil and in making pesticides. How do acids and bases react? An acid reacts with a base to form salt and water. This reaction is called neutralization reaction. This is so called because acid and base cancel out each other's effect. Acid plus base gives us salt plus water. HCl plus NaOH gives us NaCl plus H2O. H2SO4 plus 2KOH gives us K2SO2 plus 2H2O. Salts are compounds formed as a result of a neutralization reaction. Normally, the term salt is used for the table salt that we eat in our food. However, in science, salts are all those compounds which can be formed by neutralization reactions. More about salts. Most of the salts are solids. Many salts are soluble in water. Solutions of these salts are good conductors of electricity. Check out the salts available in the chemistry lab of your school. Try to find out from which acid and base can these be made. Few salts are very useful for us. Sodium and potassium salts are necessary for the proper functioning of our nervous system. We normally consume sodium chloride in our diet. Sodium carbonate is called the washing soda. It is added to detergents to improve their cleaning action. Sodium bicarbonate is used as baking soda in cooking. It is also used in fire extinguishers. Potassium nitrate is used in making fireworks and gunpowder. Copper sulfate is used in electroplating of copper. Neutralization has many applications in our lives. 1. Indigestion. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid to digest food. Sometimes due to irregular eating or eating junk food, there is more acid produced in stomach. This causes acidity. To cure acidity, medicines called antacids are taken. An antacid contains a base like magnesium hydroxide which neutralizes the excess acid generated in the stomach. 2. Insect stings. When insects like ants and honey bees sting, they inject an acid into our skin. This acid causes pain and swelling. The acid is neutralized by rubbing the skin with baking soda or calamine, which are basic in nature. 3. Acid rain. Due to pollution, sometimes the rain becomes acidic. This acid rain falls on the soil and makes the soil acidic too. Acidic soil is not fit for growing crops. The excess acid in soil is neutralized by adding slaked lime, which is calcium hydroxide. In a nutshell, acids are sour. They turn blue litmus red. Bases are bitter. They turn red litmus blue. A strong acid or base is more reactive than a weak acid or base. A concentrated acid-base contains less percentage of water, whereas a dilute acid-base contains higher percentage of water. Organic acids are acids present in living organisms, plants and animals. Neutralization is the reaction between an acid and a base to form salt and water.